This is a Frank podcast.
The Suarez Live Podcast 2025, episode 23. And Brad and Will coming at you from fucking Brisbane.
Magic round. Here
How
we are.
good.
We made shit. She's been a long day.
Yeah, how you feeling, mate? Hey,
Yeah.
I've been here for a few days, so I'm feeling bloody
Yeah,
good.
so you rolled in Tuesday, and we've been trying to get a pod out all week, but it just hasn't happened. I've been trying to get work out the way, and
I've been slack. I've been in maxo relaxo mode.
yeah,
Not
you
keen
shut-
at all.
Yeah. But here we are. Eh?
Yeah.
I was up at 2:33. I think I woke up this morning. Me and my mate Gaz.
Poor cunt.
We're having a cup of tea at the Commodore on the deck at 2:45 this morning. Yeah, so it's been a long day. What are we? We're 12 hours in. We've been awake for 12 hours. It should be 10 o'clock
shit.
at night, it feels like, but it's 20 to 3, and we've still got a long day ahead.
We sure do. We're, I guess we'll head into Suncorp a bit later on, will we?
We'll
Might as fucking
go
go, mate.
test the waters tonight, won't we?
Yeah.
Go get the lay of the land, see where we are, look at our seats, and just bag some of these other shithouse teams.
Yeah.
won't we?
Look down our nose at some
Yeah.
other supporters.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, big day tomorrow. Before we forget, well, obviously brought to you by King's Container Crew. Fuck, how good are those blokes? Miss them. Wish they were here with us.
Yeah, shame they're not here. I was actually going to ask you to here, but you've just answered the question. But yeah, that is a shame. But yeah, those boys are being
Fantastic for us.
Oh, geez.
They're still recovering from their big Brisbane game.
Yeah.
TAB as well, of course, and Frank podcast.
Yes.
Yeah, hopefully we'll see old Mogi
Michael's
over
over
this
here.
weekend.
He's already had a dig at us for our Instagram post.
Did he? What
Yeah.
did he say?
Although it's my fault. That little reel I put out, I didn't realise I had a mouthful of pizza. And I was chewing pizza the whole time. So in hindsight, yes, maybe I could have swallowed that piece of pizza before I put that out. But hey, here we are. Magic round.
Yeah.
What's the go? What's the team? What happened? We didn't do a team naming. So
No.
ins and outs to Marty Martin. But then there's word that certain Sam Healy's on the plane.
Really?
I've heard from other people that he's been training with the number one team this week.
Wow.
So there could be the hint of maybe a bit of a debut.
Bit of a NRL debut.
Debut.
Not just a club debut, NRL
He's
debut.
not played NRL.
No. So that would be huge.
You heard it here first.
Because Jacob Laban injured, and so that's why
What happened there?
that's why he's the only change. Tomato coming back onto the bench, named on Tuesday. Otherwise, an unchanged 17.
I'm happy with
The
that.
team that beat the Knights. What do you think of that Knights game? May as well fucking.
Oh, yeah. Shit, we haven't even talked about. I actually enjoyed that. Like we probably could have beaten them by more. Maybe.
Yeah.
I think we didn't put them to the sword, but I don't know if we're a team that piles on heaps of points on teams this year. I think we're just fence orientated, grind out a win, and just beat the opposition into submission.
Yeah.
More that I think that's our modus operatus this year.
The thing that I liked about it was how comfortable it felt the entire time.
Yeah.
Like we never felt in danger, even 16-6 or something early in the second half, and it felt like we hadn't scored enough points when it was only 6-0, but they just never looked in danger.
Terrible though, aren't they? Yeah. How can they not get it together? Because they've got that
I know.
guy that's going great
Guns.
guns.
What's the name? Fletcher Sharp.
Yeah. Got him going great guns, and then you got
Ponga,
Best,
Marcy.
Ponga, Gagai,
Marcy.
Marju.
Yeah.
Great backline. I just don't understand how they can't beat it, but who cares? We shut them down.
Yeah. We
And-
beat them up in the forwards. Always looked in control in the middle there. Mitch Barnett, superb. Jackson Ford, outstanding off the bench.
Universal Soldier,
Yeah.
just smashing it. Yeah.
Double on in his 50th game for the club. Another massive game from Aaron Clark. And and I actually thought Luke Metcalf his best game as a halfback so far.
Yes.
He looked like for actual halfback things, it was the most halfbacky performance that we've seen.
Yeah, I think you're right. I haven't been too happy with many of his performances this year, but I was pretty stoked with how he went last weekend. Yeah, you're right though. It was just comfortable. The whole watch was comfortable. There was never any danger of us losing the game, or you didn't feel like there was any danger of losing the game.
Yeah.
And you could just sit back and enjoy the game of footy. Yeah, and Christ, you turned it on. You were there. You were there on site. Yeah.
Yeah. I had a bloody good evening, actually.
Big Sandwich went nuts, didn't he?
Oh, my God. That was fucking incredible.
make him the 19th man
Oh,
every
yeah.
game.
He was so good. I was like captivated.
Didn't you catch up with him in the
I
you
did.
slide, not catch up, like you?
I did.
long
I
lost
got to
friends.
have a quick chat with him. Tell him it was the best halftime
What's his
show
real
I've ever
name?
seen. I don't know. Is that not his name?
His Christian name, Savage. Savage Papali'i.
But it was so bloody good.
Yeah,
And yeah, it was nice to. He's a lot shorter than he seems.
it
Yeah.
looks like it'll be quicker to go over than around him. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Yeah.
But no, nice guy. Nice guy. He's very humble and quiet.
I've heard on multiple reports. We're talking more about the halftime fucking entertainment more than the game, but I've heard multiple reports from random people messaging me going how good he was. So
Yeah,
that's epic.
it was crazy.
And a lot of rugby supporters that went to that
Mm.
Canterbury game I've been talking to, and Crusaders fans, blah blah blah, and they said they've never
Really?
seen such a live show like what the Warriors put on. It's an event these days, isn't it? If you go to a Warriors game, they really put the effort into making it an event.
I have to say, I'm not from Canterbury. I live there, obviously, but I'm not a Canterbury person per se. I almost like bristle at the insinuation.
Pigeonholed with the-
But when you hear those strains of "Not Many" by Scribe come over the loudspeaker, and you're in Canterbury, you get fucking goosebumps. It's incredible.
And it's a shame that new stadium's not going to be made out of scaffold. That is noisy. That's a noisy sort of a stadium, because you can stomp your feet and that place just rattles its ass off. So yeah,
I tell you what, Brad, I got a little bit wistful because last time I was there, it was with you commentating the test matches.
Right,
And it was super fun. But no, I had a good time there. Actually, to be honest, I couldn't be fucked going. It's like it's cold. It was a public holiday. I've just been moseying around all day, and then have to drive in from Amberley at 6 o'clock at night. And it's like, but once I got there, I was loving it. Had a great yarn to Honey Hitterme. She's awesome.
We need to get her on.
Yeah.
Especially before the women's NRL kicks off.
Yeah,
she's definitely the go-to to give us a bit of effort.
She claims that she listens to the podcast and enjoys it. I don't know if she was just humouring us, but
I believe that when I see it.
Never.
What's my old man's name, honey? If you know anything about me,
Yeah.
what's my old man's name?
Pop
But
quiz.
yeah, it'll be awesome to have her on. And you said she was great, awesome. Yeah. So yeah, all in all, that's a win. And I've seen people whinging about why don't you bring a game to Wellington there? But that Canterbury crowd, why would you take it anywhere else if that's how you're going to be supported there?
It was fantastic.
Yeah, cool.
Caught up with Sammy Hewitt from SNZ or Sport Nation now.
And you're actually working for NRL.com, so you've done a good article on Aaron Clark. I see that was a great article.
Jackson Ford, I didn't actually see that one, but yeah, so had a nice yarn with Aaron Clark. Geez, he's a nice fella. He seems super happy at the Warriors. Jacko Ford, good yarn with him. I'm not sure if I have been accused of any, question, that sort of thing, but who knows?
No, we'll see what comes out of the wash, eh?
I know. We'll see. Yeah, once I get that brown paper bag from the Warriors, then who gives a fuck, really?
Right, whatever they tell you.
Yeah, exactly.
Fair enough. What else has come from that game? Who shone for you? How did the player ratings go? Can you remember? It's a while ago now.
Yeah, it seems like a long week. I'm pretty sure we had Aaron Clark pretty close to the top. Jackson Ford, Chance, I thought was outstanding, just a total workhorse. And a couple of days after re-signing as well, big news for the club.
And that's something we haven't had a chance, because we've both been trying to organise this trip. So apologies, we have been meaning to get in touch and get it done, but this has been a logistical nightmare as well as trying to run what we try to run day to day. But so with that signing, do you reckon he's been signed as a fullback for the next 3 years?
It's very interesting, eh? Yeah. Another 2 years of Chance. Was
it 2-year contract?
Yeah. So, I'm happy with him there if you've got like a major half signing or a couple of big outside back signings. But then, it's not like there's anyone in the starting lineup. You're like, oh, we need to replace them. But maybe it's just the market. We're like, well, just got to consolidate. And if you can't get Ponga, Joey Manu's not coming, then let's just stick with what we've got. They're 5-2. They're pretty good.
Unbelievably.
Plenty of room for improvement.
5-2. I never thought we'd be in this situation this year.
No, not when we're 0-1. That's for damn sure.
Yeah. After bludger of a first round.
We're going to just about.
And now tomorrow night,
podcast in.
although we're coming against the red hot Cowboys tomorrow night,
Yeah,
they are fizzing, aren't they?
So they were fucking horrible, 0-3, and now they're won their last 4, put 50 on the Titans last week.
The saving grace with that though, they're still horrible for 30 minutes a game.
Yeah,
They've just been able to
team,
come back because they were behind in that one too, weren't they?
Yeah.
Who was that last week that they
Titans?
Yeah. So they were down 18-6. Is that right?
Were they?
18-6, and then they put it, and then when they're going, the Titans keep giving up leads this year. It's a bit of a habit, and then sure as shit,
they roll hundreds of points.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, they remind me of the Cowboys last year. Like they finished 5th, and they put a bit of a winning streak together. But they never looked like a 5th place. They didn't look like the 5th best team in the comp.
No.
Cheap wins. We've got a fairly decent record. I think we've won our last 3 against them, which is one of our better streaks.
I'm super duper confident.
Oh.
Not just super confident. I'm super duper confident. What is it? What time tomorrow? Aussie time, Australian time. Here we go.
Man, here we go. 5:30 kickoff Australian time. That's our time. That's the time that we're in. The time zone we're in.
We're in Australia,
but that's 7:30 New Zealand time, which is where we live.
Where we live, but we're not watching it on New Zealand time tomorrow, because we're going to be there live.
Well, have you got a New Zealand passport? Because I think if you got a New Zealand passport, it might be same.
What's the tide doing? Is it high tide? Might be half tide.
We'll get back to you.
Yeah, we're gonna have to work out. We'll see what the tides are doing. See what? Yeah, that we can't confirm the kickoff time yet. Friend of the show though, did you know what I heard a whisper about this week?
Yeah.
Marty Banks.
Ooh.
I got told that he's having a drop goal competition at halftime of a game tomorrow against Jonathan Thurston.
Whoa, imagine that.
Yeah. So I heard from him last night. I texted him, see how the first night of the stag do went.
Oh shit.
And he's crook today, and tonight's his proper stag do. So he's in a whole world of hurt. But so that'll be interesting if that's true. I don't even know where I heard that from. Maybe I dreamt it.
So there'd be like every sort of New Zealander there going, yeah, fuck yeah, Marty Banks drop goal comp, and then like 40,000 people going, who the fuck is this guy?
Curly headed dude with the big ears. Yeah. So it would be funny if it is. But so we're gonna busy. We're still gonna try and get a bit of a. Are we going to try and snooze? I'm not. Nah, we're beyond snoozing now.
Nah, mate. No, you got to just power through. Yeah, if it's an early night, it's an early night. But yeah, let's talk about the week though, Brad, because everything was going smoothly. I'm over here, feeling good, and then the weather bomb caused fucking chaos.
It did. So I was panicking. I was trying to get rental cars to get to Christchurch, and then I was shutting bridges, and the flights were getting cancelled left, right, and centre. And I was on the last flight out of Dunedin last night. So I think I left just after, about 7 o'clock. So if that didn't make it, I wasn't here.
Yeah.
And then we got to Christchurch, and I did, and this is the other thing that you probably don't know about this trip. I get to Christchurch. Me and Gaz get there about 9, get to the hotel, order some Karachi chicken meal.
Yeah.
Stomach starts rumbling.
Oh, no.
That's why we're up at 2:30, because Gaz was up at 2:15.
With the shits.
I thought, what's he doing up? And then I just heard the toilet getting a hammer.
And no.
And straight away, just guilty by association, my gut started growing. I was like, oh no, this is worst case scenario.
You got some dodgy.
The bloody Commodore's gone. But no, we're all good, and on the plane today.
You're giving the commode at the Commodore a fucking good night.
That's not good. Not good. So, but
feeling all right now in that department?
No, everything's sweet.
Yeah,
everything's sweet. So now we're into the weekend now. Hopefully we get to we're going to the Alfred tomorrow about 2 o'clock, are we? 2:30?
2 o'clock. See you there. Give us a message if you want us to be more specific. Just bowl up to us. We're finally going to get recognised. Someone's going to see us.
I'll be in the brown suit with the red rose. Will's going to be in the blue suit with the white rose.
I was going to dress up as Liberace.
Oh, you're going to Liberace?
Yeah, if that's right.
That packed.
Yeah, because I've got checked a bag. So
I suppose if you brought it, you should start wearing it a bit more.
Yeah.
No, sweet. What else is going on this weekend?
Just on the travel fiasco. The 2 boys that were meant to be in Brisbane last night, I think I mentioned it in a reel. They had to bail on their Wellington. Well, the Wellington flights got cancelled, and then they had to end up coming on your flight this morning.
That was such unnecessary pressure.
Yeah,
I had worked my week of work. I had a fuckers list, just jobs of just niggly little jobs. And Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then Thursday, I just had a real easy job to take care of it. And then all of a sudden, Thursday hits. There's rain, there's snow.
Yeah.
Gas is trying to get over from the west coast, and all the passes had road snowfall. Do you know? This is sort of embarrassing to admit, but do you know the road snowfall warnings?
Yeah.
I thought it was road with a G up until last year. It was like road stuff, like these roads just snowballing over people.
Just comes out of nowhere.
Yeah, but nah, since found out, yeah, it's road. Yeah, so he had snowfall, so he wasn't even sure he was going to get up. So it just, this wasn't meant to happen, and we're here and we're doing it.
I can't believe it. Yeah, it's very exciting.
How's this Airbnb?
No,
Like
we're
you
gonna
guys,
have to-
we're in behind the bar here, but camera
Hmm.
over yonder, where I'm pointing there, full sight
Gigantic.
snooker table, swimming pool.
Shall I
spa
try
pool.
and fucking
Do you dare?
just swivel it?
Do you dare?
I guess I do. Do I?
Shall I get in there? We're almost.
Yeah. This is
We have got one hell of a college.
we will put a bit more of a tour video of the pad, but
Yeah.
we don't belong here obviously, but we're here, so fuck it, let's get into it.
We're imposter zone.
Hmm.
So what else we gonna do? Well,
I don't know. It's a weird feeling. I feel like
it is a weird feeling being offsite broadcast.
Yeah,
It's more of a quick catch up, and then
I know.
is
Usually,
it okay if you guys just leave us to it and we catch you up in town?
yeah. I mean, we've got we're on holiday. We
Fridge full of piss.
fridge full of piss.
I brought some
Massively.
rollies too.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. How's your rolling?
I can smash one. Yeah,
Yeah.
I was showing the boys before. Haven't lost
Yeah.
anything. Yeah, I'm quite talented at the roll.
It's like a concert pianist. You
Yeah,
just
little
sit,
Liberace like.
Yeah.
Almost. Yeah.
so you get in front of the keys and you
So
just go out.
back, although the first one I had one puff and had to stub it out because it was disgusting.
Yeah.
Second one I had two,
Oh yeah.
but then I've since finished a whole one. So
Okay. So
I'm
back
going to
on
be all right. Yeah.
back on the
Yeah,
wagon.
so it's just a weekend, just a little weekend of no rolls, really, isn't it?
Yeah, fuck yeah. You're probably wondering where Fonzie is. Fonzie just nose to the grindstone. He's at work, but he is in the city, and he is coming out here soon.
It's coming here in about an hour's time. isn't it?
So I'll be looking to video their grand reunion, that in person. That are you gonna hug him?
We had bastard.
Yeah, you haven't met him, so
No, not in person.
will you will you go? Do you want to practice? Pretend I'm Fonzie. How are you going to greet him, like physically? I'm Fonzie.
Probably like that. Is that okay?
That's perfect.
Yeah.
I think he'll enjoy that.
No, he will. I reckon he'll be real warm too. Real warm. Yeah. Anyway, far out. We're into it. This is great. I'm pumped.
I know.
This is
How
awesome.
good.
There's how many?
Great bunch of cunts out there.
How well
What about
supported are the Warriors in this?
Oh
camp?
yeah, there's kid everywhere.
Warriors
Yeah.
far outweighing any other team in town. I see
Yeah.
some mug in a Parramatta Eels polo.
Oh,
What's he
my
doing here? God. But and then you got although one of our travel companions is the Raiders fan.
Yeah, old Tally.
Basket on the
Yeah,
weekends.
you'd be familiar with old Tally. He loves the boys. Yeah, it's kind of annoying. We have to go and stick around for that game because of Tally.
Yeah.
But yeah, great times, great bunch of lads we've got here. They're all excited.
Yeah.
Me and
Everyone's on the
Mark
same
have
bus.
already been in the pool,
You have been in the pool.
been in the spa. It's just
Although you have to ring them to turn the heating on the spa.
yeah.
Come on, man, get the
Yeah.
gorse out your pocket, eh? Just heat that
Leave
stuff.
it on.
What? Surely they knew we were here.
Yeah.
But this place has got snake written all over it, though, hasn't it? There's a
Oh,
lot of scrub and bush.
There's probably lizards.
I
There's
reckon we have
probably
to have a
snakes.
game of barefoot spotlight tonight.
Yeah. There's echidnas.
I seen a gecko-y lizard thing
Oh,
on the
yeah.
path out there before.
Yeah.
What's a kidney?
It's like
Nice
a
big
little
spiky
kind of
thing.
like porcupine type thing, isn't it? I think they're here.
Good eating.
Yeah. We'll soon find out.
But chuck one of them, just fucking brags her up. Yeah. I think you'd have to cook it slow. We'll put it on the Traeger for 18 hours.
Bit gamey, I hear.
It's a bit gamey.
Yeah.
I think, I'll be all right. But anyway, are we waffling?
I guess so.
We don't need to tell you much. We're here.
I know.
That's all you need to know.
What more do you want from us?
All we're going to be delivering this weekend is short reels mainly. If you get the opportunity, definitely come up and say hello. Don't just look at us and say, "Is that Will or Brad?"
We'd love to have you chat, yarn.
Looking forward to catching up with Catley tomorrow. Actually, that's one.
Christian Catley from the Warriors NRL Fanatics.
Yeah, that's one person I can't wait.
If you got a ticket for him, hook him up.
He hasn't got a ticket to the game.
No, it's tragedy.
Yeah, so.
Ruin Hammer boys.
True.
Not sure if any of the other podcast boys there. You know, I'd love to fucking see there as those Warriors Waffle boys. That'd be good fun. Because A, they're just fucking good cunts. And B, they, really pump up everyone else's tires. Like they're really supportive of everything that everyone else does. Yeah, and they don't take cheap shots. Also, because no one else writes out an entire script and reads it out on a podcast like that. So it's really novel the way they do it.
Yeah, no, it's clear.
But anyway, I love their work. So but yeah. Also, can't wait to see everyone out there. Come and say good day. Have a fucking great time wherever you are. If you're not in Brisbane, fucking enjoy it at home and enjoy it vicariously through us. We'll be doing our best to have a great time for you.
We're just here for a good time. Watch the wires, up the wires, kick ass. Suncorp, here we come.
Fuck yeah. Have a good time, people. See you soon.
This is a Frank podcast.